Originating heavy, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 26, speedbird 290 heavy.
It's 5 a.m. at Heathrow Airport. The sky is still dark, the runway slick with morning dew. Beneath the floodlights, she stands, proud, powerful, and poised. The British Airways Boeing 747-400, affectionately known as the Queen of the Skies. Today is just one of thousands in her lifetime, but every day begins with the same silent promise: to bring the world closer together. Long before the first suitcase thumps onto a conveyor belt or a boarding pass is scanned, she stirs to life. Engineers from British Airways Maintenance Cardiff have already combed over her frame. Now ground crews swarm beneath her vast wings, checking tire pressures, fueling her massive tanks, and listening for the whisper of systems waking up. Catering trucks back into place, meals for 4 cabin classes are loaded, from vintage champagne in first to children's meals in economy. Inside, the cabin smells of clean fabric and possibility. She isn't just a machine, she's a hotel in the sky, a sanctuary, and for many, a small piece of magic. The crew arrives just as the sun breaks the horizon. The captain and first officer head straight to the cockpit, a glowing chamber of switches, screens, and responsibility. Cabin crew greet each other with well-worn familiarity. They know this aircraft like an old friend. Soon, passengers begin to board. Some step into the cabin with childlike wonder, others with routine in their stride. Up the spiral staircase, business class passengers find the iconic upper deck, private, peaceful. Downstairs, economy fills up. Travelers settle in. Businessmen, honeymooners, families, each one carrying a story, each one now part of hers. The deep rumble begins. The Rolls-Royce engines awaken. With a commanding growl, the 747 rolls to the runway 27R. The throttle surges. 4 engines roar in perfect harmony. She barrels forward, faster, faster, then lifts, effortlessly, smoothly, gracefully. She climbs into the sky like a cathedral of steel and dreams. London disappears into cloud. The flight crew runs checklists with silent precision. For all her size, she moves with poise. The Queen is airborne once again. At cruising altitude, peace returns. The engines hum softly. The aircraft levels out like a floating city. Upstairs, the upper deck is hushed, almost sacred. Down below, the rhythm of travel begins. Clinking cutlery, hushed conversations, the occasional cry of a child. Flight attendants glide through aisles offering wine, tea, comfort. Outside the window, the earth curves below. Oceans, continents, clouds. The world is a map in motion. Some passengers sleep, others reflect. For many, this flight marks something meaningful, a reunion, a farewell, a dream fulfilled. And in the background, the 747 carries them all, silently, faithfully. Hours later, the descent begins. Gently, she dips her nose. The cabin stirs, seat backs rise. Windows open to reveal a new landscape. The landing is smooth, near poetic. Her wheels kiss the runway with grace, not force. As she slows to taxi, there's a sense of completion. Another journey flawlessly delivered. But today, something is different. Today is her final commercial flight. Ground crew gather quietly. Pilots step out for photos, some misty-eyed. Flight attendants linger longer than usual. For decades, she ruled the skies, and now her reign is ending.
16 wheels on a 747 breaking hard. That was a show. That was amazing landing.
50, 30, 20, 10.
There will be no quick turnaround, no fresh passengers, only the soft hum of memories. But even retired, her story doesn't end. Some British Airways 747s find new lives, converted into event venues, museum pieces, even quirky party planes, like the GCIVB resting proudly at Cotswold Airport. Others are dismantled with dignity, their parts living on in flight simulators, training facilities, or other aircraft. But her legacy? Unshakable.
The 747 is just a wonderful aircraft. It's been an honour to fly it. We're delighted that this aircraft is going to be a museum piece. So for years to come, people can come and visit, have a look around. Even if they've never had a chance to actually fly it or fly in it, they'll still be able to see it.
The Boeing 747 wasn't just a plane. She was a cultural icon, a global connector, a miracle of design and determination. She democratized long-haul travel and made the world feel just a bit smaller. Now, as the sun sets behind her and the metal cools, she rests quietly on the tarmac. Her engine's silent, but her story still soaring in the minds of millions.
It's been a really emotional day, hugely iconic aircraft. We are so going to miss her. We've all loved flying her. It's been an absolute privilege and a very special thing for us to do. And what a way to finish the day. Absolutely amazing.
People who stared wide-eyed from her windows, who walked her aisles, who fell in love, found themselves, or simply flew for the first time.
The best landing I've seen on a 747 was stunning.
And finally, the battery switch off. That's the aircraft shut down. This particular aircraft has flown with us for 21 years.
I guess we're all emotional because it is literally that last flight. It's a moment. We've spent years flying these aircraft. As we just said, it's a unique view from the pilot's seat up there, sitting sort of 9 meters up is incredible. When you see a 747, there's people say, they can see a little piece of Britain when they come and see the tail fin and the aeroplane, because it just stands out, doesn't it? It's so iconic.
My name's Susanna Harvey. I'm the CEO here, and this is our new toy. This is Negus. This is one of the last BA 747s that left Heathrow Airport on the 8th of October.
The Queen of the Skies may no longer climb through the clouds, but in our memories, she will never land.